Um, Everybody practiced today, with the exception of Brokoff, and I think that's it. KP is he got through most of practice. He's not feeling well again, so he, isn't doing great. But he did practice and got a sweat. And to my knowledge, there were no issues with the knee, but I don't know what his status is going to be for either of these games. Kind of have to see how he feels tomorrow, coming off the practice with the knee, and then also with the illness, and we'll see where we are. He's gotten a little unlucky with his health stuff.
Without the illness, you feel like knee-wise, he's ready to go?
He's continued to progress, but this is the first practice. This wasn't a full live practice, but there was some contact and there was a lot of movement, and so he appeared to be doing well, but you never know till the next day.
How do you think you guys have sort of weathered the storm with him out?
We miss him, that's obvious. Again, I don't like getting into the excuse game when you're missing any player really, because you have a deep roster to take up for that, and as a team, you just got to find a way to win some games, But we are where we are. This road trip is challenging, 2 games in 2 nights, and they're all big games.
All things considered, are you glad to be hitting the road right now?
I just go by the schedule. I'm not going to get into saying I don't like playing at home. I love playing at home. We'll have a lot more opportunities to play at home. But the most important thing right now is getting on the plane and going to San Fran and getting ready to play Golden State, and then we'll see what's what when we get to Sacramento.
Golden State hit you for 41 points in the first quarter last time, and 73, I guess, in the first half. It was an entertaining game, but is there a danger in getting lulled into that sort of really open-ended type style of play?
They are a very dangerous team. They proved that over Christmas time. They won 4 in a row or whatever it was, beat Houston. We respect them, respect how hard they play. Russell's back. Russell came back last night at 35. Green's out there. They got 2 all-star players out there. So, and the guys that they've been developing all year are getting better and better. And also another challenging thing, with their starting unit is, Spellman's started the last 5 or 6 games. They shoot the ball extremely well from 3, so now they have another guy to stretch the floor in there to open up their drive kick game, So, hey, it's the NBA. All these games are hard. They're supposed to be hard. We got to look forward to the challenge.
What do you think of the job Steve has done, considering it?
Tremendous, really, really tremendous. And every time you go for a while and then haven't seen them for a while, then you watch one of their games or 2 of their games, as I just did. The guys, I call them their developmental guys, but these guys all have continued to improve, and they all look like full-fledged NBA players. So that's great coaching.
What was your impression of the Chase Center after all those years of work?
Well, it's completely state-of-the-art. It's brand spanking new. It's an amazing place. They've got the visitors' locker room area set up, like a spa. It's really, and there's a lot of room, and everybody has an office back there. It's like it's amazing. They certainly spared no expense, and so it was extremely impressive.
Volume of the crowd, do you anticipate that to be as
loud as Oracle was?
It was every bit as loud when we played them on the 28th. It was absolutely madness, absolute madness in there. You know, so in fact, I made that remark after the game without even anybody asking me. I just thought with the noise, you know, matched what they did in Oracle. I know a lot of the same people.
Coach, can you describe Tim Hardaway Jr.'s impact since he's returned from his injury?
Look, he's one of our best players, and he's good at both ends. He's a great team guy. I love his attitude. One of our leaders. So it's hard to be without those guys. And, you know, we went through it, missing Luka for some stretches before Christmas. You know, that was tough. We've been without KP here for 6 or 7 games. That hasn't been easy. You know, and we're always working at trying to be completely healthy. We get to mid-January, and this is where, you know, some of this stuff happens, and you just got to have the next guy ready to step up.
Against the Sixers, there were 2 or 3 times when Powell put the ball on the floor and drove to the hole. Haven't seen that a lot this year. Is that something you'd like to see him do more?
Well, he's been doing more of that the last couple of years, and it's become a real strength of his game. And so, you know, having a 5-man that can attack off the dribble is a weapon. You know, there's a few guys in the league now that are doing it pretty well. You know, Adebayo's pretty active and really attacks well for Miami. There's a couple, 3 other guys. But Dwight's worked hard on this part of his game, and he continues to work on the 3-point shooting as well. You know, I thought the threes he took in the Philadelphia game were very good shots, and they were right on line. You know, just got a little unlucky.
Coach, you guys face Portland on Friday after the 2-game road trip. What is Carmelo like? How does he add to that team from what you've seen or since he's been back?
He's a great player. He's a Hall of Fame player. I know he's played at a high level since going there. It's quite a ways down the line, though. I mean, but you know, and I think if you look at his career and look at the impact he's had on the United States Olympic team and all that, I mean, he's got an amazing body of work. So I'm not surprised that he's played that well because he's a great player.
Coach, it's been a topic of discussion, but how do you explain the road success versus the home success?
I'm not really into trying to explain anything. You know, it's what's the next game? What time does the plane leave? And you know, what time's the bus to the arena? You know, and then we gotta get ready to play. And in the end, all that stuff, you know, takes care of itself. But we're gonna have to be really well focused on this 2-game trip. I mean, these teams are both teams that go hard, and they cause you a lot of problems.
Thank you.
What's up, NBA fans? Breon Page here with Fanatics View. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you want to see more content, subscribe down below.